Hey, everybody. Welcome to this week's Jimmy Dore Show. Good news. Good news. We started a crowdfunding campaign 2 months ago, 8 weeks ago. It just ended yesterday. And guess what? Our goal was $48,000. Do you want to know how much we ended up getting?
Yes.
Bam! $59,714.
Bam.
Bam!
Holy
Bam.
shit.
124% funded. We blew past that $48,000 goal. That's right. Thank you. You did it. I didn't do it. You did it. Thank you so much. Thanks to everybody who did that. I look forward to making a video eating donuts with Chris Christie and being a whore. I'm going to be a whore.
Now you can get a new toupee.
I get a new toupee. Oh, this one. It's fucking...
And that third testicle removed.
I got to get that. Boy. Call me Double D. Okay, so thank you very much, and welcome to this week's show. I am joined in the studio from the Miserable Liberal blog. It's our resident Latina. And Steph Zamorano, have you been kicked out of the country yet?
No, I'm still here. Hello, ladies.
Hello. Also with us, the author of Morning Remembrance, Funny Obituaries of Real Dead People. It's Jim Earl. Hey, Jim, former writer for The Daily Show.
Hey, thanks, Jimmy. I'm directionless and rudderless.
That's
And I look to your personality for guidance.
Oh, in fact, good luck with that, huh? Good luck with that. Here I am sitting in my garage. All right, next to him is hilarious comedian Hank Thompson is back with us. Hey, Hank, how are you?
Hello there. Hashtag I'm with herpes.
All right, let's get to the jokes. Before we get to the jokes. Hey, did you hear Microsoft purchased LinkedIn? Happened about a week ago. Happened about a week ago, but nobody knew about it because the announcement was made on LinkedIn. Am I even saying that right? LinkedIn?
Yeah,
Yeah.
LinkedIn, yeah.
I get these requests for like the last 5 or 10 years. Hey, your Baba wants you to hook up on LinkedIn. I hope that doesn't come back to her. I ignore those.
You get requests from people who just gave up on their dreams and are trying to get a real job.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I
'Cause
never.
it's like a resume networking thing. Or
Is that what
Yeah.
LinkedIn is?
Yeah.
Yeah, lawyers use it.
Lawyers use LinkedIn?
Yeah, a lot of people use it. Comics, they use it too, but they never get work from it.
Yeah.
Comics use LinkedIn?
They use it
They
after
just
they
get a
quit
good
comedy.
bit.
Take me, for instance. I'm on there, and I never get anything from it. However, I did just endorse your stealing Post-it notepad skills on your profile.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome. I do what I can.
Yeah.
Office skills.
LinkedIn. So, I don't know if you heard about Trump. He's got caught ripping off, well, anyway. Only Trump has the ability to unite working class people of all stripes and stiff every one of them on money that he owes them. That's our friend Donny Trump. We're calling him DT. Got the DT. Romney is upset with Donald Trump's racism. Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney objects to Trump's trickle-down racism, but not the blatant in-your-face racism of Trump's birtherism when he endorsed Mitt Romney in 2012. Remember that?
Oh, touche.
Remember that? He didn't have any problem with Trump's racism back then. But now, all of a sudden, it's a little unpalatable. Isn't that funny?
He was networking.
Yeah. It must have... And then Trump gave a speech to... I don't know if you gave a speech to the Faith and Freedom Coalition. This is the beauty of Trump, right? This is the beauty of Trump when he exposes these hypocrites, right? Must have been inspiring for the Faith and Freedom Coalition audience to hear religious views of a serial adulterer and wife raper, Donald Trump. There you go. Hope he sues me. Hope he sues me for one of these jokes.
Well, he believes in traditional divorce.
He does believe in traditional divorce.
Yeah.
I got to put these in my act. Hey, of course, Republicans, by the way, I've been having these Twitter battles with people over the Republic who hates gays more. They want to puff their chests up because they found another religion that might hate gays more. Yeah, so of course, Republicans don't want gay people slaughtered, but they do want them healthy and alive when denying them their basic rights. That joke cuts right to the core. That joke, huh? The Orlando shooter pledged allegiance to ISIS. as did the politicians who blocked the legislation that would have prevented him from buying an assault weapon. That's a nice twisty joke. That comes back around and punch you in the back of the ear. You didn't even see it come here. Ooh,
It's got a message.
It's got a message, that joke. I'll repeat it. No, I won't. Obama is not coming for your guns. He's not coming for your guns, but it would be so fucking awesome if he was.
You know, I don't want to take away your guns. I just want to cut off your hands.
That seems a little extreme, Jim, but hey, if it
Sorry.
stops gun violence, I think we got to start thinking outside the box.
Every morning I pledge allegiance to ice cream.
That's right. Ooh.
See what I did there?
Yeah, you did. You took a switcheroo. Do you know it was Trump's birthday the other day?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was Trump's birthday, so he treated himself to a nice, quiet, romantic evening with his daughter. Isn't that nice?
Sweet.
Love blossoms.
Don't freak out. I say forget mosques, right? Because if we're going to crack down on buildings where plots against America are being hatched, I say we focus on Trump Towers. Am I right? Come on. See, I'm doing a lot of these switcheroos. Here's a joke I don't think I want to end on. Brock Turner sent friends a breast pic of the woman he raped. Did you know that?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
a true story.
Yeah.
I wonder if the judge who sentenced him sent friends the pic of the wrist he slapped. Not really ha-ha funny.
There's a lot of other things going on with that case that would be a whole nother program, by the way.
Oh, that would be...
About judicial authority.
How come a judge gets to do that? I thought it was a mandatory minimum on a rape.
No.
Isn't there a mandatory minimum on a rape?
Didn't he seem really sorry?
He seemed really white. And I think that he was an athlete. So I think the judge, there was a lot of similarities between that kid and the judge. I think he even went to the same college, right?
Yeah.
These are all true things. I don't know. I'm not fact checking this part, so don't bust my balls on it. This is coming off the top of my head.
But the thing is, you know, it will be terrible if he is recalled or loses his judgeship because of this, though.
Why would that be terrible?
Because judicial, what do you call it? When a judge gets to decide on a case like that or a sentencing, is usually used to the advantage of a defendant, because the defendant has a defendant needs a judge's authority to do that, to avoid over-sentencing and overcharging.
Right. And so you don't want to take away, you don't want to make judges, so some judges would, you're saying that you got to give the judge the ability to judge.
Yes. And if they aren't, that's usually the only defense a poor minority has from being
So you're saying that, right.
overcharged and oversentenced. And it's rarely used to the advantage of a defendant, but when it is, it's needed. And if you do that, you're going to scare every other judge in the country from exercising that privilege. And
but what's your remedy for this case? I mean, that's horrible. With that judge is obviously a bad judge, Jim. Right?
Well, yes.
I mean, you're saying that. Well, we have to let this guy commit this atrocity, which it is,
right?
Because we don't want to make it. We don't want to give another judge cold feet who might actually have a reason to lower someone's sentence and stick his neck out.
Right. Well,
I don't agree with that.
You're going to hurt a lot more people than this judge, innocent people.
Well, I don't think he's going to be. I don't think he's going to be recalled. I don't think that's going to happen. But I see your point. Point taken.
And most judges, are appointed or they're elected. I guess it depends.
We
on
voted for judges here. We just voted in California, right, on the 7th of June.
Yeah.
And they had the judges. I skipped them.
Yeah,
I skipped them unless I would vote for ethnic sounding back, like if they were Hispanic, like I might go. And if I could see that they were obviously going to be, that they're almost all prosecutors that are running to be judges. I don't like voting for prosecutors.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I voted for Judge Reinhold.
I voted for Judge Reinhold, and he got it. He got it. Beverly Hills 3. I don't know if you saw it.
Big news.
Beverly Hills Cop 3.
But judges need that privilege in order to help the defenseless. And in this case, it's an obscenity what this guy did, the judge. But it should not affect every judge in the country and make them scared to do their duty and help somebody who has no defenses.
Yeah, no, I get you.
From being over-sentenced.
I get you. And you also said duty. So
I said duty, yes.
What's coming up on today's show? We're going to take a look at how is the mainstream media still finding new ways to dismiss Bernie Sanders and his 46% of the pledged delegates. Also, hey, is there a double standard when it's a white murderer and a Muslim murderer? The answer just may surprise you. Or will it? Hey, Goosifer 2.0. Hacked into, got some information on the DNC, Hillary Clinton. We're going to take a look at that. Also, a reporter went to a Trump rally and live tweeted it. He had the same reaction I had when I went. So we're going to talk about that. Plus, John McCain reveals himself to be not only the horrible person who chose Sarah Palin and inflicted her on us, but turns out he's even worse. How? The answer just may surprise you. I bet it won't. Plus, we're going to talk about, I don't know, we got phone calls today from
well, who was it? Chris Christie.
Chris Christie calls in today.
Yes.
Plus, Peter King, Representative Peter King. It's a phone call you don't want to miss. Plus, a lot more. That's today on the Jimmy Dore Show.